You know, what's up? What's up? It's another night with Monty and Mimi in the chair. What's up, girl?
Chair nothing, honey.
Every time I hear our theme music, I be like,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm a savage.
I'm a savage. What
You not use that to work out with now.
you use that to work out with? Those
I
lashes
do.
are banging
I
tonight.
do.
Whose lashes do
Yeah.
you have on?
I don't know whose lashes these are. I know these extra. Yeah, I got these off these minks off of Amazon. I had just put in extra super duper long.
You put in extra super duper long, and that's what
This
came
is
out.
like one step from drag queen. Like
That's one step from drag queen.
one step.
Now
Yeah,
you giving
one
me drag
step.
already,
Yeah.
Mimi. You giving me drag already.
Ah, well, I already told you if I was a man, I'd be gay.
But wait, all drag queens are not gay.
Bullshit.
They're not.
I know that's a whole nother look. They
What's
just
up,
ain't ready to
Jackie?
come out, but they just yes they are. Yes
Look,
they are.
and our names match your lip tonight. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it. Shout out to our producers. They making it happen.
I
You know,
see.
right. So Brandon is on that side, and then Josiah's on this side. So today Josiah
Honey,
is
I saw
first
Josiah driving the other day, honey.
child. That
Yeah.
is driving.
Honey, I can't
Um,
wait till I can send my kids to the store.
you know what? Listen. Jacoby has, I will say that about Jacoby. Jacoby has a lot of patience when it comes to things like that. And so with me, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother experience. And we have not been out driving in a while because Josiah drives with Jacoby. So it's just kind of like, so maybe that may be something that we do soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honey, he was giving it to Jacoby. Jacoby like he's ready to jump out the damn car, honey.
Well, and that's what my mama was saying. My mama called me talking about Jacoby was just a cousin and stuff, and Josiah and stuff. And I was just like, whatever. What's up, Kiara?
Oh, hey,
Kiara says,
Key.
she says she's watching from Punta Cana.
From
You know
Punta
what?
Cana,
You gotta
honey. Yeah.
be a dedicated person. I love it.
Yes.
What's up, Sandra? What is up? So, Mimi, how was your day?
My day was I'm just gonna say I got through it.
Okay.
I've been going through it real bad, but you
You
know,
have had a
mhm.
lot going on. I know that you recently lost your aunt, so
My
I'm
favorite aunt.
your favorite aunt. So I'm praying for
Oh
you.
man,
Um,
yeah.
I want you to know that. And
Mm,
yeah,
I know.
this light has given me everything over here. I look like I got on a full face and I ain't got on nothing.
Yeah, you do. You look good.
I have on just, I color my beard, but that's
You
it. But I
got that.
feel
You got that after sex glow. You do.
like, do
Yeah.
I?
I wouldn't
Wow.
have said it if you didn't.
Well, I don't know. I guess
Whatever you doing is working for you. Whatever.
work, church, home, school, work.
There it is. All the above. Check, check, check,
So
check.
it's
It's
good for
working.
me.
It's working for you.
What's up, Dana?
Hey,
So listen.
girl.
So I was sharing with you earlier, how my day has been. We're getting ready to go through this audit at work, and it has been a lot. You can have the best boss, and I do. And I'm not just saying it because we're friends, but I do have the best boss. And
Yeah.
so even in that, it has still been a whole lot. My computer died last week, girl. Right. The computer died. And so I'm still waiting on a new computer. They're working on a new
Right.
computer. And so today I'm gonna go on and say it like this. I know we ain't supposed to say it. I nigger rigged my computer today so it would come on.
Ah, you gotta do what you got to do, honey.
Because I have so much work to do. So we took a battery out of another computer and took a charge off another computer, and I made it work for now. I mean, and I hope it come on tomorrow when I get to work. I really, really, really do. I hope it comes on tomorrow so I can get some stuff done. But
Yeah.
other than that, work is work, school is school, church has been church. Last week was Holy Week. Let me ask you, how do you feel about Holy Week?
Don't feel no kind of way.
So, do you know what Holy Week is?
All the shit leading up to yeah. I know what it means. What? You know that's how I talk. Don't do that.
I love it.
That's all. Yeah, all the leading up to.
Uh,
Yeah,
I needed this laugh today. So yeah, church has been good. Everything has been good. So I mean, I'm not tripping. It's been a good week, productive week. I'm blessed. We're still here, so that's all that matters, right?
yeah.
This pandemic and these stimulus checks is coming through. So these people are showing out. They buying stuff, they doing stuff.
They better put that damn money up.
Better, they better.
Put it up. I ain't even say pay your bills with it. Put it away.
Don't pay your bills, Mimi.
No, pay your, but don't use all of it to pay your bills, because then you're gonna be back to and check the Monday, live and check the Monday. So
I,
put some of that away. Pay your bills, pay your past due stuff, so you can get back on track. But just put something away. Don't be on Amazon and everything. Pay,
you know,
put it away.
you and I have a date. We have
Yeah,
a date. We just have not planned the day.
it's all right. We going.
Okay, you said we going.
I needs it bad.
Okay, you need it bad. So
I,
listen, tonight is one of our funnest nights. Because we
yes,
have these
I was
letters.
so
And
looking forward to this. Yeah.
so I just took this out because I don't read the letters prior to, and so I'm opening it up, and so I was already told that the first letter is the continuation from last.
Yes, yeah, the one I needed more information on.
The one that you needed
Mhm.
more information on.
Yeah.
So tonight's word is what's the word?
Stupid.
Stupid. So every time you hear the word stupid, you take a drink. So we're
Mhm.
telling everybody go ahead and go get your drink. Go get what you're gonna drink. Mimi already has one. I already have one here. So every time you hear the word stupid, you're gonna take a drink. All right. We'll see how far we get tonight. So the first letter, it was a continuation from last month, and it says, "My aunt got me all the way."
Fucked up.
There you go. And so I'm gonna say it. I ain't scared to say it, but yeah, my aunt got me all the
You
way
just came off a Holy
fucked
Week. You don't have to say it. I say it.
up. And so it says, "Hello, Monty and Mimi. I'm writing you a second time to give you a little more information about my ex-boyfriend dating my aunt. Y'all said y'all wanted more details, and baby, I have them. My aunt has
Hmm.
been dating my ex-boyfriend for about 2 years. I don't think that my ex-boyfriend knows I'm her niece. My aunt just moved to the same state we all live in now. She was living down south originally, where all my family is from, before we migrated to New Jersey at different times. So much has changed since I wrote in for the last letter. My aunt has already moved into the house with my ex-boyfriend. Yes, the house that I picked out and envisioned my future in. I've tried to hold my peace, but I couldn't. I flat out told my aunt, "You're fucking my ex-boyfriend, and you're laying your ass in the house that it should have been mine." Keep in mind, this was the guy I was engaged to. My aunt wasn't too pleased, but she clearly doesn't care. She's still seeing my ex-boyfriend and living up with his big ass house like she worked to help get it. I made that nigga a show. I made that nigga and showed him the finer things in life, and now my aunt gets to reap all the benefits. I think the fuck not. We're no longer on speaking terms. I can't stand her. How can family treat you like this? It's been 10 years and I still love him. Wait, they ain't been together in 10 years?
What the hell? I'm more confused now. She supposed to be clearing stuff up. I
What?
still don't.
What's up, Lynn? Wait.
I don't finish that thing. I'm
I
confused.
would give I would give anything to be back with my ex. It has caused a big shift in our family. My uncle and aunt are upset with me and refuse to talk to me. My mom is stuck in the middle because those are her siblings. Do I have the right to feel how I feel, or should I just drop it and move on? Help me, please. Sincerely, clearly blood isn't thicker than water.
Okay, but this the thing. How in the fuck are you engaged to somebody and you don't nobody in your family know 'em?
Well, from the letter, she said they didn't know him because everybody else has now migrated to New Jersey. That's what the letter said.
This the thing. She said it's been 10 years, right?
Hmm.
So you dating somebody for 10 years.
Hmm.
And don't nobody in your family know him. It's not adding up.
So maybe, just maybe they didn't go around.
Not in 10 years. His ass gonna show up at something.
So I'm.
I need her right. I need her to come on the show because yeah, black her face out or something. Because I got questions because it's not adding up.
So here's the thing. I think for me, the aunt just moved into the same state that we all live in now, and she was living down south originally. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Y'all are gonna be from this idiot. Take a,
Oh my god,
take a train.
child, and I can't call. I gotta wait till one of them pop up in here. Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And so it says, for they all moved to New Jersey, I guess. So what I think I'm confused about, this is the thing. If you go tell your auntie, this is my ex,
Auntie had to know.
but
Jersey ain't that fucking small.
I don't know Jersey. I've never been. I've never
I've
been to Jersey.
been. It's not small at all. So how it's too much. It's that ain't no coincidence. She done moved up and met. Soon as she got to town, she done met the one person that your ass engaged to and moved in your fucking house. Where was she living at before? Did she make arrangements? I mean, did she sign a lease? To live somewhere else, or was she planning on moving with this boy? And he know that's her damn aunt. It's no way. Just I'm saying, she not. She's stupid. And I said I wasn't gonna say people. I said I wasn't gonna be calling people because I try not to judge, but that don't make no sense. It makes no sense at all. No sense. How do you? He ain't seen no family pictures. You ain't got nothing, sitting on the mantle. We ain't got everybody. I mean, everybody got their phones out for
you
family
know,
functions and stuff. We got Facebook, we got Instagram. Like, what she out? Do she live off the grid? Like, what is going on?
I don't know. But then here comes the bigger thing for me. Here's the bigger piece. If she went to her aunt and her aunt is still choosing to be, so should the aunt have left him alone? Would you have left him alone?
Oh, I would have.
Even if y'all have already slept together and done what y'all
Tell
was going
you
to do, would you leave him
something.
alone?
That's some shit I just don't do. I don't. It's a lot of it's. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of shit I will do, but that I'm not going to.
Okay. So
And
if
I'm
you,
I'm I'm the girl. Even if I have, because I've had dudes, want to talk to me that I found out that my girlfriend had a crush on back in high school. His ass is off limits. It ain't worth it to me.
ooh, even if it was just a
Absolutely.
crush?
I don't care.
Oh wow.
Because
That's
ain't no dude,
sweet.
ain't because
That's
it's
sweet.
enough men out here.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's enough of them out here.
So I think that with this letter right here, this girl clearly she's still holding on to this dude, and she really really needs to let it go.
No,
However,
she ain't holding on to the dude. She's holding on to the betrayal. I'd be pissed too.
she's holding on to the betrayal. But then, how do you deal with it? How do you get over it? I mean, because
Burn that bitch
uh,
down. I'd burn
yeah,
that house
yes,
down.
I'm
Oh,
decorating that.
nobody be living in this bitch here.
Miss B say if he already got the ass, I'm decorating that damn house.
Hmm.
So B is saying that she gonna still be with it.
Okay. That ain't that just I can't do it.
You can't do it. I
To me,
think
that's
with
like wearing
me,
enough. That's like wearing some used drawers. Like my niece just took her drawers off with the wet crotch, and I done put them on. It's
my
the same damn
God,
thing. I'm not doing that shit. No,
I ain't never looked at it like that. That's real harsh, Mimi.
but that's what it is.
Well, so then the thing about this girl right here is I think that we have to tell her, what do we tell her? You telling her to burn the house down. I'm telling her, It's gonna be
I'm
awkward.
really telling her I need some more damn information because this shit still ain't adding up. I'm more
Mimi.
confused from the second damn letter than the first.
So this is the thing. This is the thing. She has to. It's gonna be hard to move on. They're saying that the auntie is
She
trying.
can't move on because she gonna be at the same
Right.
family functions.
Right. I mean,
And what
so
do you mean? What you mean? The mother can't make no decision. She torn. The fuck you mean you torn? No.
well, because those are her brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but she birthed her.
But those are her brothers and
Let me
sisters.
tell you one goddamn thing. Let something happen with my kids and my siblings. Who you think I'm gonna choose?
You're gonna choose your kids.
You goddamn right.
I mean, anybody I know that probably would choose their children. Once they
That
get to
aunt
a
is
certain age.
she dirty, and it's no way she didn't. Even if the husband, the fiance didn't know, and I don't believe that, the aunt knew.
Hmm.
Get your shit, get out that damn. She ain't got no business doing that.
She ain't got no business doing it. I just feel sorry
I
for.
know. I agree with V. Something's not adding up. This don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense to
It
you.
does not. It's
Ah,
not.
so what do we tell
It's
her?
not adding up. It's not. 10 years and come on, and you didn't help pick out the house, and your aunt. He don't know who your aunt is. Like, well, the mother got a different daddy or something. The aunt don't look like the mama. Like, how he got to see some type of resemblance somewhere with something. It's just it's not making no sense.
Maybe people don't look at it like that. I mean, I have family. I have family that we don't get to see each other a lot.
Mhm.
So there are some family members that I have not saw in about 10 years. Um, so they wouldn't know. However, the other piece of me still says that if I come back to you and I tell you that I've been with this person and this is my ex, is the
Yes,
expectation.
fiance. I mean,
Oh,
y'all's about
it's
to get
fiance.
fucking married.
So is the expectation that you walk away from a relationship that you've already started building, or do you stay in this relationship?
But how do you move to a whole new state and with somebody that? But so that's what I'm saying. This is not. It's not
So
adding.
clearly, if we were to fill in the blanks, we're going to know that they've been talking. They've been talking prior to her moving to
Yeah,
this.
and how did they meet?
Right. So
Because
how
of
did they
her
meet?
ass.
We'll probably never know how they met. So then we have to get past all of the details. So let's look at what it is. Let's look at what's going on right now. The aunt is with the man. The aunt is with the man, and you on the sideline and you looking.
Auntie need to leave them. If the
Auntie
auntie
needs
don't
to.
leave them, I make their life hell. And I'm
God,
not even.
wow,
I
me
ain't even
really?
that. I'm not even that type of woman. I really ain't. But that right there, that's betrayal is something I cannot. I won't tolerate.
Okay.
I will not.
So we're gonna tell her. What are we telling her?
Burn that bitch down.
I'm not telling her that.
Why I said it.
Mimi says to burn the house down.
Yeah.
My response would be, my response to you is every time you see that aunt, you whoop her ass. That's how I feel today.
That's hey.
I ain't burning no houses down, but every time I see auntie at whatever function, family function or whatever, I'm a auntie need to know that you better bring it. Every time I see you, you need to bring it.
Y'all won't be living in that bitch I picked out. Y'all be living in the new one that y'all rebuilt.
So that's my thing. Debbie says, "Burn, baby, burn." What's up,
Burn
Debbie?
it down.
Let's move on to the next letter. All right, letter number 2. It says, "Dear Montee and Mimi, I have been seeing this guy for 2 years. We met on Tinder, and at the beginning, we were both looking for casual dating. He's 40 years old and has never been married, has no kids, and travels for work. He said he wasn't looking for anything serious because he travels for work. He can't give me that commitment of a real relationship. I'm 35 years old and I have an 8-year-old daughter. Casual dating was perfect at first because of my schedule. I had my daughter in most almost daily activities and figured we can occasionally hang out. Fast forward to now, my feelings are really strong for him. Like, this is the man I want to marry, and I want more than just to hang out. Part of me wants to continue with what we had because our times together are amazing. And I'm hopeful that with time, he will want more. My past relationships, I've always rushed things, and this is why I'm just going with the flow of things. Let life take its course. But at the same time, I can't help to think that this may never be more than what it is. I do like what we have, but now I want more. Should I continue what we have until I'm fed up or just call it quits? Sincerely, I do.
Call it quits.
God dog, me. That's just right off the bat. Call it quits.
However,
What?
let me tell you something, and I've taught my nieces this, and different girls I have mentored. However you start a relationship out, that's how it's gonna be. So if you meet a guy or a guy's interested in you and he already talking about, when you're gonna invite me over to cook dinner for me and all that type of stuff, if that's what you start out doing, your ass ain't never gonna get in that damn restaurant. That's what the fuck you gonna be doing. You gonna be cooking, or you gonna carry out at the house, or it's gonna be delivered to the house, but y'all gonna be in the house.
You
So
gonna be
how
in
you
love.
started out, that's how it's going to be.
So, do you not think that time brings about change? They've been
No,
seeing each other for 2 years.
I don't. They've
You
been
know,
they've been screwing for 2 years.
they have been.
And that's what
But
he wanted to do. Anybody that get on Tinder, Tinder is a hookup site.
is it?
It is. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm not on any sites.
I know
So
my I have one friend that got married. She met a guy on Tinder, but that's when Tinder first came out. But Tinder quickly turned into a hookup site.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying how you start is how it will be. So
Yeah.
he just wants casual dating.
Yeah. But
So
that's what she wanted too.
she's trying to
So
get
since
rules.
she switched up, and it's nothing wrong with her wanting more, you just can't want more with him because that ain't what he wants.
So do you believe that it could have been that the sex has gotten to her, that she doesn't know how to separate herself?
Most women can't play the game that men play. We can't keep laying down with somebody and not catch feelings. We not built like that.
Okay.
And the only time we can do that is if we have no interest in him whatsoever. But then it's like, why would you be sleeping with somebody you ain't got no interest in?
To get your rocks off?
We not that ain't how we do things. And I'm not even talking about being taught. That's just women just not we
Y'all
ain't
not
built
being
like
like that.
we not.
Hmm. That's interesting because I know some women that are.
And they don't like the guy. The one that they can do that with is normally the one that's fresh out the halfway house. That's all he got going on for him is rock solid abs, a strong back, and a hard dick.
God dog, Mimi.
I mean, but that's normally what it is. And it's normally a woman of means where it's like even the thought of a relationship would be ridiculous. Those
Hmm.
the ones that can do that. But if you are just like meeting somebody that is on your level and and especially when you're a mom,
Hmm.
you're not out here, you ain't out here like that. You can't.
Well, I know that she's saying that she's 35 years old. He's 40. There's a 5 year age difference.
Yeah.
Um, she has an 8 year old daughter. He does not have kids. So could
Mhm.
it be that I mean, I'm trying to understand him.
Could it be that he don't want to get married ever?
He probably does not want to
Because
get
when a
married.
man,
He's 40.
especially if a man is good looking, he is accomplished, successful. He has his stuff going on financially. He has options,
Mhm. I had
and
go ahead.
so why would he settle down?
So I had a conversation with a friend today,
Uh-huh.
and he was saying that I asked him the question. I said, "So when are you going to get married? When are you going to propose to your dude?" And he was just like, I'm not rushing anything, but they've been together for like 4 years. And so he
Mhm.
was just like, I'm not rushing anything because I still have goals, I still have plans and things that I want to accomplish. And he still has goals and things that he wants to accomplish. And so he was just like, so before we come together, I need to make sure that I've accomplished everything that I want to accomplish. And he needs to
Mhm.
accomplish everything that he wants to accomplish. So then when we get together, I guess they will be good. But in my mind, I'm wondering, so then once y'all have accomplished all your own goals, then do you build goals together now to accomplish, or what do you do?
But it sounds like 'cause he don't want to get married neither, but he don't want to say it because it sounds fucked up.
Well, see that, and so in my mind, that's what I was thinking was like, so you really don't want to be committed like that, I guess, because you're still looking at the tense of I still have things that I want to do, and he's looking at I want to do. But then where does you've had 4 years together, so then where do you come together and say, okay, so these 4 years we've done this and we've been operating on our own. So then let's come together now after 4 years and let's try to make it do what it do now together. I know what your goals are. Let me help you get to
Mhm.
what you're trying to get to.
But he can help him without getting married.
I guess so.
I mean, this is the thing. What would be the purpose of getting married?
I guess for some people the purpose is commitment, a deeper commitment. I guess for some people, knowing that you have somebody to go home to. I guess I don't know. I don't.
Most people, unfortunately, and what you said, well, that was beautiful. But most people that come together, they come together for financial reasons, because they want something bigger and more beautiful than they have as far as real estate normally, and they can't afford it on their own. So it's like, let me find somebody that I can, you know, I can halfway.
Really?
Yes,
I've never, so
absolutely.
I've been married twice. I've
Hmm.
never married for money or a come up.
Well, you didn't, but look at and just just really think about it. And even without a lot of our clients,
Hmm.
how many women have stayed in some shit because they don't want to give up their damn house or want to give up them assets or their quality of living.
Hmm.
That's all it is. They
Hmm.
can go get something nice on their own, but it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be brag worthy.
Hmm. I guess I don't know. I've never done that. I've never married for money. Maybe that's the next marriage. Maybe I'm married for money. I don't know. I've never done that. I think that I've always looked at it as it's a beautiful thing that when people come together that they can build together.
It
Because
is beautiful, but that's not. That's why. That's a lot of people don't admit it.
um,
They come together like it's, but it's.
Rita.
I want to get some shit, and I can't afford it on my salary.
Okay. I mean, and I hear that. I hear that part of it. So do you think that with us looking at her letter and she's saying, she really wants him. She's good, but she says she's going through more
She
things.
wants the idea of him, and the biggest misconception is that men like a chase, women love to chase. We love a challenge. So because he is unavailable emotionally, she wants him that much more. If she had him, the thrill would be gone.
So what are we gonna tell her?
Tell her to move on.
Tell her to move on?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
And
tell her
when
to
she,
wait it out.
hell no, no. Because what's gonna end up happening? She gonna get deeper in, and she is gonna do something crazy like burn the damn house down, and she ain't got no right to.
So Donnell says you want to join your life with at least baggage as possible because you're going to create more together. What's the rush? So if if we have baggage and we're coming into this relationship,
Everybody got baggage.
everyone has baggage. However, and you're saying you're going to create more when you come together, but why do we have to create baggage when we come together?
Oh,
Why?
I didn't say that.
No, no, no. I was reading what
Uh,
he said. So I'm saying, so then why can't you help me unpack my baggage? And why can't I help you unpack your baggage?
Why can't you unpack your own shit and then come together without no damn baggage?
Well, that's what he's saying. But then you just said that you're all going to come with baggage. You come with baggage.
No, we all have baggage. But the
Right.
thing is, And just this is the way I look at it. Um, certain shit I can deal with, and certain things I can't. It's no fairy tale. It's not gonna be perfect, you know.
Mhm.
Um, and it is like for me, marriage was for children, you know. To have so now I have my children, and whoever I end up with, it ain't no benefit for them. Don't know about. I'm a woman with 3 kids, and house payments and dogs, and I mean I got real shit going on. That's not a desirable situation that folks want to just come and step into. And if they do, I'm looking at them side eye like, why the hell you want to be around all of this shit, you know? So, you know, for me, it was fine for me to find a companion, and you know we have a good friendship, and we do what we do, but my kids and everything is separate. But when you're talking about what this woman wants to do is, you know, bring this man in her situation, and which means he has to raise another man's child. That's not something he signed up for. He just
Well,
wanted casual sex.
I hear you. In Africa, I agree with you. You can cover your partner while they figure out their own baggage, but they got to do their own work. I totally agree with that. So that's why I'm saying, then why can't we come into the relationship? What
But
I
I mean, but I mean, the bigger question is, what is like, because most people that, especially with women, it's mostly women that want to press the marriage thing out. It's validation. That's all it is. Folk want to, you know,
validation for what?
they need validation. They don't feel like they want to be married. They want to say that somebody claimed them as their wife.
Um. Okay. Okay.
And I swear the only women that want husbands are those that do not have them.
So you think that the women that got husbands don't want their husbands?
Hell no. No. It's a headache.
I don't think that they just don't want them. I think there's times that when you're together, you don't want to be there. Women will sacrifice what they really want to be with a man. I agree with you. I think that I've seen a lot of women that have
Yeah, that's not
sacrificed a lot
good.
of things to get
I
what they
like
really
it better when I tell you this thing I'm in is the best thing for me because it's no ain't nothing time me. You could get up and go, you know, whenever you want. But the fact that I'm not tied down, you try that much harder, and I'm good with it.
you're good with it.
I'm good with it because marriage would complicate my life, you know. But I'm just thinking with this particular ladder, that man is not. That's not what he wants. It's not a desirable situation for him.
So it's been 2 years.
Yeah,
They still hang out from time to time.
just being screwed from time to time.
You're right, right, right. She
Yeah,
has an 8-year-old daughter. So I think that the bigger part is, what are you teaching her?
that's why
Are you
she got to
teaching
cut that
her?
thing off. Well, if they just doing casual sex, then the daughter has not met him. I hope.
Okay, I was reading what Donnell said. Marriage is a legal affirmation to assets and religious confirmation. When both hearts feel the time is right, it'll happen. If they're never on the same page, then it won't. Period. Uh, I disagree with you,
Well,
Donnell.
it
I don't
should
think
be.
it has anything to do with an affirmation for religion. There are several people that get married that have no religion. They don't believe in God. I think that it is, and legalities and the affirmation of that part, that really don't even matter, because in some states, after you've been with the person for a year, you're considered common law. I mean, so I don't think it's anything like that. I think that that's just what people choose to do as a way of, like Mimi said, it could be possible validation, or it could be another part of commitment, taking your commitment to a whole nother level. But I mean, everybody has their own perception. Um, Somebody says, I believe marriage
Yep.
was always validation. Back in the day, it was a place, it was place.
It was for you to be placed in society. Then
Yeah.
you weren't. Yeah.
I mean, and I get all of that. And that's the reason why a lot of people stayed in marriages that were broken or took on a lot of different things back in the day. So listen, young lady, Mimi said, look, I
Move
always tell you
on.
at that first. Mimi said, move on. I'm telling you that if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. If you're comfortable with what the way things are, and like you said, you can leave when you're fed up, but then you have to look at the other piece to that. If your emotions are still getting, they're still flowing. So who's to say tomorrow you might wake up like Mimi said, and you see him with somebody else, you're gonna burn their house down. So
But
uh,
the thing is, it ain't working for her because she done wrote a letter. So it's time for her to leave.
let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Letter three, Mimi.
Yeah, just
This
let
one
it
is entitled, Who is He to You?
go.
Dear Monty and Mimi, I started dating this woman about a month ago, and everything was cool until I met her best friend, who happens to be a guy. Her best friend doesn't live in the area. The friend comes to town for her birthday, and the woman I'm seeing told me to meet them out one night. So I did. At first, I thought the best friend was cool. He was funny and really friendly. But as the night went on, my initial impression of the friend changed because he and the woman I liked started acting like they were more than friends. These two were flirting really heavily by the time we got to the club, or at least that's what it looked like to me. A few times that night, they twerked on each other and they kept whispering it to each other. I tried not to trip, but then at some point in the night, the friend kissed my girlfriend on the lips. That's when I got super uptight and bounced. When I finally returned her phone call a day later, she tried to explain to me that the two are just friends and the kiss didn't mean anything. I just don't know if I believe her, and I don't want to invest in a woman who already has a boyfriend but doesn't know it. I don't have time to be in this type of situation. These are the facts. Now, here's the question. Do I take my girlfriend at her word or believe what she says when she said that him and her are just friends, or do I move on? She swears the two have never dated or had sex in the 7 years they've known each other, but my gut is my gut. Sincerely, this looks like some sneaky shit to me.
I agree with him.
I don't.
I know you would. I know. I know.
So then this is my question. This is a good one because this is my question. Is the friend gay?
You don't know.
I mean, so then those are the questions that I would ask. I mean, because I have some girlfriends that if we go out, Mimi, if you and I go out, we gonna twerk. You gonna throw it, right or wrong?
I guess.
No, tell the truth. You gonna throw it. I mean, I have girlfriends now to where if we go out, they gonna dance and we gonna get it and stuff. Now,
Right.
kissing on the lips, we not gonna do that. We ain't
That's what
gonna
I'm
do
saying. That's a little intimate.
that. Is intimate.
Yes.
I'm
And
like you,
I'm a
Debbie.
firm believer.
Debbie, you
Go
know, if
with
we
your
went
gut.
out, me and Debbie gonna dance. Debbie gonna twerk, and I'm gonna be all on her. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, that's just what we do.
Yeah,
Now,
that's dancing, but a kiss. This to me, when you kiss somebody on the mouth, that's intimacy.
it is
It
intimate.
is.
Now,
It just is.
it's very intimate. You know, I'm trying to think. Like, I will not lie. The very first time that we moved here, when we moved to this area, and
Mhm.
like you would be in church and people would kiss you on the cheek, and I was just like, did they just kiss me? You know, I was just like, what is, like on the
They
car.
probably was trying to, because I ain't never got kissed on the cheek in church, so somebody was trying to, they'll
I
hug
mean,
you to death, but
I mean,
ain't got no kisses in church.
so when you see stuff like that, I mean, but this situation, I think you should take her word for it.
No, he got to go with his gut.
Okay. But
If
I
you
still
feel
say there's
when
more to the story.
normally if you feel something, it's something there.
Um,
Mm-mm.
Donnell said so he might be a good girlfriend who's comfortable kissing his girlfriend. So I don't know. I
No.
don't know. I don't know this one. I mean, and as far as
But
the
tell them to write back in and give some more information.
so I think listen, Mimi, even with the flirting thing, you flirt.
I
You,
have a flirtatious way.
but Mimi,
So
if
it's
you
with
go
everybody. Folks would think I was bisexual. I'm just flirtatious. That's
right,
just my way.
okay, so then how do you
But
know that
I ain't
it's
kissing
not his
nobody on the damn lips. You ain't gonna see that shit. That's different.
But my thing is this, Mimi. How do we know that this friend is not that guy?
Mm-mm.
Christy Carter Wells says, I have a lot of guy friends who I'm super close with. I don't kiss any of them on the mouth. But let me ask you a question. Okay, so now we open up a door. Can a man, so if you have, like, I have girlfriends, I have several girlfriends that
Mm-hmm.
I have been in a dressing room with to help them get dressed. I didn't see titties. I didn't did all kinds of things.
But you weren't attracted to him,
But
were you?
from the outside looking in, what does that look like?
You look like a gay man help me with my damn clothes.
So, like, even with like, and I'll use her as an example because I know she won't care. Kim has the sweetest husband, James. I
Mm,
love James. James is just cool. And
right.
so, whenever I was getting Kim dressed for her photo shoot,
Yeah.
there was a couple of times that I had to like pull it up and stuff. And I said, and he was right there, and I was like, "Listen, James, I ain't trying to feel on your wife's titties and nothing like that." He was like, "You're all right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead."
Because
So,
James looked at you as a girl.
but why? Why do I have
I
to be?
didn't say that you was a girl. I said that's how James look at you.
And maybe that's what he does.
That's what I'm saying. So he's
I mean,
comfortable with the fact that you are a gay man.
so then let me say this. Um, she maybe did not introduce him correctly. Maybe that's the issue. Their first encounter was they met out, they had been drinking, libations had gotten started, they was doing their thing and stuff. And maybe he wasn't used to that scene that they're in. So maybe that's not the proper way to integrate
Liquor
to
just
bring somebody in.
make you do what you really want to do. It
Does
gives
it?
you it does. It absolutely does. When people say they gonna blame it on the alcohol and all, I said ain't nothing. All you ever heard the saying, a drunk mind speaks a sober tongue?
I have heard that. I have
What
heard.
that is liquor. It's give you courage. So that
Look at give me
you
courage.
probably been looking at him like, boy, I want to kiss his ass. Once you get that liquor, you just like, God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
So I don't know. Mimi, this one is hard for me. It's
That
really,
ain't
really
hard
hard
for
for me
me.
because I have
He need to
so
go with
many
his gut.
female friends. I have
Mm-mm.
so many female friends to where I could go out with, and we would literally go to a club and would be turking, and we would be okay. And if they had a
Right.
boyfriend that came up, how would he feel? I mean, even with my friend Kirsten is just like so, like, hey, and we would dance and stuff like that.
Y'all ain't kissing or have y'all kissed?
No, 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 no,
Then
no.
okay, then that means yeah.
But like, if the wrong person heard like us talking, she'd be like, because I'll be like, oh, Kirsten, you fine in that, you working that, you look good, dang girl,
It's a
and
big
then she'd be like,
difference.
Monty, you a whole snack tonight, and so I'm saying that if the wrong person heard it, what would they
Mhm.
say?
I don't think they would think nothing.
You don't think they would think nothing? Is it
Mhm.
because you know me?
It's because your ass is gay.
That's all you got to say to me is because I'm
Yeah,
gay.
it's a big difference. It is.
I'm not gay anymore.
Bitch, don't look. We don't do that. Don't do it.
I just say this dude, he needs to have a conversation with her. It depends on what he wants from this relationship. If he really, really wants this relationship, he
He
needs to
done
have.
already said that he's looking to, he wanted to. Is this somebody he should be investing his time in?
Right.
And if he's looking to take it to another level, um,
And he's
you
her
trying to
best
give an
friend.
ultimatum?
He's her best
No,
friend.
It's something else. Let me tell you something, and this is just my opinion. When you have a so-called, when you have a heterosexual two people that are friends, male and female, most of the time, somebody in that equation want to fuck, but they realize that, you know, okay, I've been friend zoned, so I'm just gonna. This is all I'm going to get. This what I'm gonna settle for because this person is not interested in me financially. I mean, not
Debbie said
financially,
Debbie's so
but not
mean.
interested in me. That's what I mean romantically.
Uh,
I'm always thinking about money. So not interested in me for romantically. So I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna hang around, and this is all I'm gonna get. But when that time comes, you catch them vulnerable, slipping, whatever. That's what's going to happen.
best friends
So
are
it
not.
might have been, it might have been that she friend zoned him, but he like her.
So I agree with you, Donnell. You have to respect the boundaries of the relationship. So that's what I'm saying to her. I'm trying to say that the boundaries were never set. They've been together a whole month, just a month. Mimi, they only been together a month. He met everybody. He don't even know everything about her. He's met the secretary. He has not met the boss. So what you had happen was you went out and you saw the boss is a freak. You saw that she has a good time. She turns up and she didn't kiss her best friend.
And she done
So
kissed
now,
her best friend on the lips in front of your ass, which means fuck, she wasn't even think about him
so
or
it's
how this look or whatever.
you can look at it two different ways. You can look at it either she didn't care or she was inviting him in. I mean, there has to be something bold about her for her to be able to lean over and kiss another dude in front of the dude that you with. She either bold, either it ain't really nothing, or she was letting you know, dude, this is what I do. So either you gonna get with the program or you gonna go on.
So
Peace.
that's what I'm telling him. Don't get with the program. Move on.
Okay then. So go
Mhm.
on.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we gonna say. Go on. I'm gonna tell you to stay. I'm gonna tell you to try to get some clarification.
Mm-mm.
Reach out and get some clarification.
What your gut tell
Juanita,
you? Yeah, that's funny. But when your gut tell you something, believe it.
well, when you're
Yeah.
right, well, it does sound like she's trying to start. I just say it's it. I think the dude is gay. I think he's gay.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Well, I done had a whole lot of Judys in my life. I ain't kissed near one of them on the mouth.
Have any of your Judys
And
ever got in
we done laid in the bed together, you know.
up under the
Um,
same covers?
huh?
Under the same covers?
Yeah, I mean, we had clothes on. It was one of them I was probably crying about, a man or something. This was back when I was a little more vulnerable in my younger years. But
Have you undressed in front of one of your good Judys?
oh my God, yes. I don't have no problem being naked. I'll be
We know.
naked in front of anybody.
We know. So
Yeah.
have they got undressed in front of you?
Yeah.
And if your dude came around, how do you think that would make him feel?
I wouldn't allow that.
Patti LaBelle kissed Fantasia in her tribute, and it wasn't nothing. I agree. She did on the lips. She did. She
Well,
did.
that's like a mother-child relationship.
Debbie said. Debbie said, "I got several gay male friends, and we don't kiss."
I ain't never kissed none of them. Kissing is an intimate thing. It just is.
It's very intimate. I think that
It is.
because now you saw that you exchanging each other's breath, you exchanging.
Sure, my good Judy used to live with me, child. When I used to have these big old titties, and I don't have them no more. I got this little starter set now that sit up by themselves, but these used to be a G cup. Child, that thing will harness me in that daggone corset. I mean, saw everything.
Right.
So,
I
but
mean,
he ain't, but he
I
ain't
think
like women like that. He would tell me when I look good and you know, and stuff like that. But he was a gay man. He wasn't.
I
He
think
was.
that this dude, he needs to either ask more questions or just walk away.
He need to go with his gut. His gut done already told him there's more going on. So it's already a month in. Just cut your losses. It
Debbie
ain't
said,
even worth
right.
pursuing.
Debbie said they ain't gonna kiss, but they might exchange a blunt. But ain't that like kissing?
No, that ain't like kissing.
I've never understood. Now, see, this is the thing. I ain't never understood just passing a joint around
Well, I didn't. I don't.
because,
I won't do it neither. But I let him give me a shotgun.
because
Hmm.
now I would lay on some titties. Watch it, Mimi. Then things are so times for men are gay straight. So he said he want to lay on your titties, Mimi. So listen, I've never understood how they pass this joint around, and and
Yeah,
they pass this joint around. But then those
might as well be a kisser.
that right, but then those are the same ones be like, nigga, this nigga gay. But y'all swap and spit because don't it get wet?
That's what I heard.
I don't understand that one. Somebody help
You
me.
know, sure.
Somebody help me. Warren says, what would you do? So this is what I would do. I would ask some more questions. My question would be like, who is he? What,
Warren
what,
asked me what I do.
what would you do?
Bitch, bye.
Let's move on. Letter 4. Whatever floats your boat. Dear Mimi,
Oh shit. Is that
the
just
guy,
me?
just you. The
Oh,
guy who I thought was damn near perfect turned out to be a liar. And I am so pissed. After a month of being so geeked and excited to find a guy that's cute, smart, and driven, it all ended up when I found out this jerk is married to a woman. Yes, I'm a gay man. It doesn't really matter how I found out, but just know it's a small world. I confronted the guy and he tried to act like it's not what it seems. He told me him and his wife have some type of weird arrangement. I don't believe anything that's coming out of his mouth. That's where the story takes a twist. The guy arranged a dinner date with me, him, and his wife. Yeah, this heifer, in so many words, said, I know what my husband does. It's our arrangement. I just don't understand at this point. Should I be more upset with him or her following, allowing his stupidity to go on? Like I told him, what the hell I look like trying to be with a man that's already in a relationship? Anyway, the question I have for you is, why do I feel like curving? Huh? Is why do I feel like carving him? I don't like curving him was a mistake.
craving him. Well, it
Yeah,
might be. I don't know.
craving.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do I low key want to keep seeing this man like an idiot? I legit almost called him yesterday. Thoughts needed. Sincerely, enjoy the ride. Question.
Okay, first thing I need y'all to do spell check when y'all doing these. Right, that's real. Cause we just had to figure out some stuff. What the word was. Now it's all right. So basically, in that situation, um, he clearly has a beard, which is who his wife is, and that's why he was bringing her to dinner with them. Now, the bigger thing is if you are a out proud gay man, you have no business dealing with anybody that's closeted. So it'll be somebody else good looking, accomplished, and that's physically, attractive to you later on. It just ain't this one. Now, I mean, he already done gave you the go ahead that we could go ahead and do this. You just got to deal with the fact that on paper he has somebody, and for whatever reason he feel like he can't be all the way out. That's what it is. But you got to decide if that's what you want to deal with, and clearly it don't sound like you do. So just move on.
But he said low key he wanted to call him yesterday.
Yeah, he want to call him. Yeah, but it's only been a month. It's only been a month. It'll be somebody else
Oh,
that don't need no
he
beard.
said
That's
he really
okay with
wants to
being
keep seeing him
gay.
though. Man.
Huh?
He said he low key wants to still keep seeing him.
Oh, it ain't no low key. He want to see him because he writing a letter about it. But the
So
thing is, but get ready for the drunk. This is the thing. You can do what you want. You ask me, this is what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep on seeing them, you're gonna end up in a serious entanglement.
Is it going to be a serious entanglement?
It's gonna be because this. Let me tell you, the man. The way he was writing the letter, I thought it was a woman at first because that's the shit that we do. We meet somebody and we like, oh my God, we start putting his last name to eyes. Like this is it. Women do that. Okay. So that's what it sounds like, but it's only been 30 days. You really don't even know if you really, really, really like him or you just like the idea of him.
So here's a question. This is
Yes.
my question for you. So you're telling him to leave, but then this may be. He said this heifer in so many words said, "I know what my husband does. It's our arrangement."
He mad at her. Why he mad at her?
Maybe because I don't know. I
This
guess
this is their arrangement. Maybe they might be each other's bed. Who knows?
they may be. And so
Might
then my
be.
thing with him is this could be. I mean, if you're into this sort of thing, this
But
could
it
this
don't sound like he is.
it doesn't sound like he's into it. I have a friend that recently just told me that a married couple was trying to get him involved in a relationship, and they want him to actually, two men actually want him to be the third person, and they're willing to relocate him to move to where he is. They are.
I don't know.
What is-
I mean, I don't judge what nobody's into.
I don't either. And so my thing is with this situation, I
If
guess
it's
I kind of
beneficial,
look at it totally different now because you've met the wife. The wife is like really telling you, go home, take him. This
but
is
he don't like the fact that this bitch is around. But you can't come. You coming into their situation. I ain't coming into yours.
right. And so who's to say that they are not sleeping together? And
They probably not. I mean, if she know that he, let me tell you something about us. No, a normal us. I ain't gonna say it because it's
Pastor
some.
Eddie Spencer, how you doing, Pastor?
Hey, Pastor back. That's my girl there. But when you know, a straight woman that's married to a gay man, if they have that arrangement, ain't no straight woman gonna sleep with no man that they know like penis. You're not. I know I'm not.
Oh, Mimi.
Nothing my ass.
Mimi,
No.
that's kind of.
What? Who? Do you know Annie?
I was with one.
But you already said she was crazy. God rest her soul. She wasn't all. She had ticky boom. So I'm talking about
Very abusive.
somebody.
Very,
Somebody
very,
else.
very abusive. And anytime she thought that I was looking at a nigga, I got my ass beat. Anytime she
So
thought
what
that I
I'm
was,
saying that was a whole dysfunctional situation. I'm just saying, just now that you know, and just in regular living, do you know any women that are in a situation like this knowingly and
not
okay? That's what
not
I'm.
knowingly.
That's
Not
what I'm
well,
saying.
no, no,
Not
no, stop.
knowingly.
I do know some that are knowingly. However, I don't think that they would get in a car and drive to a restaurant and meet the dude that their husband is about to mess with or
So
the
you tell me these women knowingly that I mean they know that their husband is sleeping with men
remember,
and they still sleeping with them.
there was a pastor that his wife pulled me to the side and she said that you're going to have it hard because you attract men and women. And at the
Mm-hmm.
time, I was married to my wife. And so she said, so I'm going to tell you like I tell my husband,
Mm-hmm.
get that itch. You leave town to go do what you're going to do. She said that.
She ain't sleeping with him. That was
But
a marriage
she
for a
said it.
penalty because she wanted to be that first lady that bad. She liked the perks that came along with it.
And that
The
could be
parking
it.
space, the hats, everybody wanting to be, around her, calling her. She got payoff in that kind of way. In that way, she didn't need the sex from her.
So then we have to say then that it could be the same thing with this woman that she just enjoys her perks and she's willing to go ahead and say, you know what, you do what you're gonna do, but I just need to meet the person. I need to meet them. I know some people that are married that do threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes and how many ever some there
Free.
is.
Mm.
I know people like that. You know, I've met people like that. And so the thing about it is,
How many people you need in the damn room? That's like it can only one person can do something at a time.
is it?
Yes. Especially with a woman. I mean, unless the men, unless they like they stuff touching, unless they want, balls flapping up against each other. It's only one person can do something at a time.
No, Mimi. No, Mimi. Me.
Okay, okay. But let's get back to the letter. But with this, me personally, I've never met a woman that is okay with knowingly sleeping with a man that is with other men.
Have you never met a woman or a woman has never admitted
Well,
to?
she never told me that.
Okay, and so that's the thing that I think that people have to be able to. Linda says she got a queen size bed. It's not enough room for a third person. But
I
Linda,
know that's right.
if they on top of you, it is.
I got a king size, ain't no room for no, not two more.
So, so that's the thing. I don't think that we as a culture, as a black community or as communities, provide safe spaces for people to really, really tell what they tell because we're afraid of judgment. A lot of people are never going to tell you, "Oh, I caught my husband looking at gay porn," or "I caught my wife kissing another woman." They're never going to do that because it makes them feel like less than. So they're embarrassed. They're not going to talk about it.
I get that.
They're only going to talk about it with like-minded people.
But this particular situation here, he don't sound like he down with it.
He doesn't sound like that he's down with it. So I'm
If
gonna
he
tell him,
if he's
don't
not,
be
he need
worried
to move
about it,
on.
because my thing is, you may get caught up into something that you can't get out of. Just like I told my friend that he was really considering, moving, or not necessarily moving, but he's so intrigued by this that he's willing to almost go down there. Well, he is going to go down there, but he wants to go see what it's really really about. So he's having a relationship with both of them. One is texting him on one thing, and he's texting the other one, and so it's like this, and it's crazy. And I'm
Mhm.
just like, so do they know what each other is saying to each other? And his response was, I don't know. I just know that we have a group chat that we come together every once in a while and say what we gonna say.
He like drama. Some people like it. Some people, yeah.
V said, hell no, you with a man, I don't want you. And you know what? That is a lot of women's perspective. They
Yeah.
don't feel like that they can compete with another man. And
I
and,
don't
and
know. I don't want a man that's not something I want to have in common with my significant other. I don't want both of us knowing what a penis feels like.
but wait, what if he's a giver and not a taker?
Shit, that's even worse because you done got hard for them, for the
So what?
I was about to say something derogatory. I ain't gonna say it. You done got hard for a hairy butt and some nuts.
But everybody's butt
That's
ain't
what you
hair.
see. What?
All men's
Well,
butts.
butts, period. Because I'm not doing it. So if you in the butts, then no. You want to get all tactical with it.
Oh, so what are we gonna tell him? Leave?
Tell him yes.
I don't think this is the ride for
Well,
him.
he asked me. He ain't asked you.
He did ask you, so you go right ahead.
That was messy.
You're right. You go ahead, answer the question, Mimi.
Child, I done tickle myself just there. But no, no, absolute no. Because you dishonoring yourself.
Right.
You when you are out, and I have a really good friend that's gay, real good friend, and he has a positive status.
Mhm.
And a lot of times I know with folks, they have a positive status or they are, transgenders, As soon as they meet somebody that accepts them, they feel like, okay, I got to make this work because it's the first person that has accepted your, whatever your status is, whether you are, a transgender man, woman, whatever, and you try to make it work, but that doesn't mean that they're going to treat you well.
Mm-hmm.
So in this type of situation, he needs somebody. He's out and he's living out. Don't dumb yourself down to somebody and be somebody's closet freak.
V said, I love my gays, but it's a no for me. um, okay. I won't even give a rebuttal. I'm just gonna say, okay. Okay. Move on to letter 5.
Right.
Letter 5. What are we doing here? Dear Montee and MiMi, this already starts off crazy.
Uh-uh.
I am a top and I'm in love with this guy crazily. And I know he loves me back in ways I can't even explain. I would say we are a match made in heaven for each other. When we're together, I feel like nothing else matters. We met 6 years ago and he was so called straight and he wanted to explore the gay side. And that's when we got together. Since then, we've done everything together. We have built our lives together like a married couple. But about a month ago, he invited his ex girlfriend home, and one thing led to another, and they had sex while I was asleep. To cut the long story short, ever since that one night of sex, a relationship has developed between them. Like she comes over every week, and he has introduced her to everyone as his girlfriend. They talk about things that signals marriage in the long run, but he tells me he only likes her but loves me. Loves me. He says that she is his public cover up because of the environment we come from. Being that we are both Nigerian, we cannot fully come out to our families right now. I am confused and I feel broken. I can't find the words anymore to even explain how I feel, but I just hope you get the picture. Sincerely, a train wreck.
So he said we can't come out to our family. So that means she's gay as well.
No, no, no. This is a boy.
No, I know. What I'm saying is you just said, I mean, in the letter, he stated, they're
The
together
two
for,
men, the two men
public.
can't come out. Yeah, the two men can't come out because they're both Nigerian.
Oh, so the one he's with is Nigerian as well.
Yeah,
So she a beard and don't even know it. Now that's the worst part.
right. So, but they've been together 6 years.
Who does she think the guy is? That's what I want to know.
Probably a roommate or something like that.
That's messy. That's some messy shit right there.
I feel sorry for him. I really, really do. Um, because here it is, you have a culture that you're trying to uphold, which is your religion and everything, the background that your parents have given you, and all this and that. And you're in love with the man, so you're trying to balance this out. And so I'm sure he's probably getting pressure from like his family when you're gonna get married, when you're gonna have kids. Darnell said, just pray. Nigerians don't play.
I know some gay Nigerians though. That some outed gay Nigerians.
So that's a hard one. It's really, really hard. I mean, so are they willing to disown their families and move in together and just build a life together and take the risk of what comes with that? Or are they willing to live like they're living? He's broken.
Basically, you're okay. So this one, okay, they over here gay, but now you done bringing this woman in. You know how humiliating that is for a woman
Hmm.
to find out that her husband is in a gay relationship.
Hmm.
That's humiliating.
Hmm.
That's enough to like want to take your ass out of here.
Hmm.
So this man, the one that is so called caught in the middle, he's selfish. He's being very selfish. Very. Why would you? And this the thing is, okay, y'all doing your gay thing in private. Why would you bring this woman back and then sell her on marriage and and this life together, knowing this is not what you want? I'm listening.
So oftentimes we do this because of the background that we come from. I've been guilty of this. I've done this.
Mhm.
Um, and shout out to my girl Pam. Pam Moten is my friend now. But me and Pam tried to date, I had a boyfriend on the side, and she found out about it, and she was humiliated behind it.
It
We're
is
we're,
humiliating.
we're friends now. I mean,
Right.
it took us a minute to even come to that point to where we could be friends, and I can be open and honest and speak about it because I've been here and done this. A lot of times, men will do this because of the background they come from. It could be the church that they're trying to, to keep up and to stay with and do things of that nature. It could be anything. It could be anything. So I get it. And you're not looking at the other person that you're hurting. You're really not. You're looking at, how do I cover my own self in this moment? And and so yeah, I can still love you, but how do I cover my own self? And so I'm just guessing that this is what the dude is doing. It's like, you know what, I still love him over here, but I got to look out for me right now, and I'm looking out for both of us. And in his mind, he feels like he's looking out for both of them, but really he's not.
I ain't
He,
talking about for both of them. I'm talking about now the woman. It's not
right.
just
But
them
the
two
woman does suffer. And so like with Pam, like with me and Pam, now Pam is just crazy. Pam is just crazy girl. And so when Pam called me and cussed me out and went batshit crazy on the phone and had her daddy on the phone who was a pastor and all this and that. So I mean, it went real crazy,
now. Right.
but I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the experience that I had because it taught me to live in my truth or to start living in my truth.
Right.
You know? And
But
so that
it,
happened.
that's see, and thing is, I know of a situation right now. Girl
Mhm.
I grew up with, um, who her husband, they're in the military, which he's in the military. She's been a housewife. They have
Mhm.
an 11-year-old child together, and her husband knew that he was gay, but he never told her. And then he came out to uh, mutual friends of theirs, his son, which is his 11-year-old son, that went to the friend that, my friend, and told her, and she confronted him. So now you got this, and you got this happy go lucky marriage. You got this 11-year-old son, and now the whole life is shook up because you couldn't be honest way back when.
Yeah,
That's selfish. That is.
it is
And
very.
it's I understand that it's hard. Life ain't easy. Everybody done had their crosses to bear. But you don't come and ruin somebody else's life like that.
So then we have to look at this piece. Who are we raising our men to be? Who are we raising our kids to be? Who are we raising them to be? Are we really raising our kids to be authentically who they are and saying
I
that
am.
it's okay for you to be you. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to say that if you're gay. It's okay. So then that we eliminate all that drama later on. We eliminate all those houses being broken down and the kids suffering later on because, oh, I didn't know my dad was gay and I'm finding out that my dad is gay and all this and that, and they're heartbroken. And then you have people that are committing suicide, or you have people that struggle with their sexuality, and then they come out and then they kill themselves because the families are not accepting them, or they preach this hating Jesus, this hating God for so long, to where they
Mhm.
feel like that there's a disconnect with life because they don't feel like that if they accept who they really really are, that God's not going to love them anymore, or that God is this angry God that's saying, oh, you can't come to church because you're gay. I mean, that we have done this, and you find it more so in the Black community than you
Oh
find it in
yeah.
the White community. You don't find this in the Hispanic communities. You don't find this in the
Oh yes, it's in the Hispanic. Yes, it is.
it's not as prevalent as it is as in the Black community.
That's because most of them just stay the fuck in the closet. They not just not coming out.
But you know what? And that could be very well true. But then when a black families, we have just preached it just like, ugh. this. And so, Mimi, I don't think it's intentional. We have to put blame that on their parents because many say that this now, but I'm 33, but my parents did not accept homosexual, so it's not easy as we think. Yeah.
I didn't say it was easy. What I'm saying is, if the situation that him and the guy have, just keep y'all situation if that's what it is. Don't bring this unsuspecting woman in and then start a life with her. That's
True.
what I'm talking about. That's not fair.
It's
That's
not
just not.
fair. It's not fair, nor is it safe. So we have to look at the other piece of that, the safety of it. Because let's say, for example, that she finds out and then she goes exposing them to their family. Then you've caused a whole nother set of issues that you really wouldn't have had you not brought somebody else into your business.
But he didn't even, but that's the thing. He didn't even have to start this up with her.
He really did.
Just stay back doing your thing with your dude.
Right. You know,
Because I'm not saying that because the person that just awkwardly I didn't catch the end of it, but I know it's not easy.
mhm.
However, you keep doing what you do it where it's for you. But to bring somebody in, you done got this whole other person in that you're starting something with, and you didn't even have to do that.
Mhm.
Because they wasn't, who knew the family probably wasn't suspecting of, and they probably thought, he was working on, his life, career, whatever.
Mhm.
Kept everything separate. But to bring this other person in, and then knowing that it's probably going to, that culture got to, produce an heir. So now you got a child, and now you got a child in a whole bunch of mess, and that's what I'm talking about. It's not fair. It's not,
I think
and
too.
that part is selfish.
The very first thing that comes to my mind is the issue that Donnie McClurkin is dealing with. Have you heard about his issue?
No, I mean I heard about it years ago.
So what did you hear years ago,
I
Mimi?
mean I know that he been because I sang behind him before, so I've known for a very long time.
Here recently, he's made the statement that he tried to be with a woman, but he didn't know what the woman really wanted. So he felt like that he was probably going to have to be by himself for the rest of his life. And so, in my mind, that's not in my mind what he was looking for. Because if that's how you feel, you don't have to announce that to anybody. You know what I mean? You have to
Mm,
go out and put that public thing out there for people to get. In my mind, what you're doing is you're asking the church to accept you for who you are.
yeah,
Because his life is so connected to the church. I think
but
that
he don't want no woman.
he
He
doesn't.
don't.
He,
Mm.
I,
And no one, and honestly, because he's very flamboyant, no woman would have him.
that's not true.
Then why they ain't had him then?
They did. He was just with a woman. He
Oh,
ended.
they wasn't doing that.
Maybe that's what he meant by he didn't know what she wanted in the bed. Maybe he was talking about the bedroom. I don't know. But my
Because he don't like it. That ain't what he want.
but so what I'm saying is, Mimi, I think that like even with him, if he could just be his true self, would he be happy? Could he find happiness now? This late in his years, could he find happiness? If the church was not condemning him to hell, could he not be in a relationship and be happy finally?
The church forgive every damn body, so I don't see what the problem is.
They
Yeah, they do. Look at Eddie Long.
they do and they don't. There are
Look at
some
Eddie
people
Long.
in the church that I feel like that the church
Yeah.
is not
He was
forgive.
screwing little boys,
Huh?
and they forgave him.
Who?
Eddie Long.
He did. He did.
Yeah, and they forgave him.
Some people did, some did not.
But that's life. Some people will, some people won't.
I agree. So with this people right here, a train wreck. My suggestion would be for him. Y'all have,
Break up with that girl.
huh?
The guy, he needs to break up with that
He
girl.
needs to break
I'm
up with the girl.
serious.
He needs to really, really. So I think that the guy that wrote the letter, he needs to really, really sit down. You are so right, Latanya.
The church
Uh,
is so judgmental. That's why I don't go.
so I really believe um, that's not true, Mimi. He is very flamboyant, but let's be real and honest with him. Who don't want them? You'd be surprised how many women want gay men and want to try and true gay turn gay men straight. The church chooses who they will give grace. You're right. I think
Let
the
me tell you something, especially I know what I'm talking about with this. In the church, a lot of women will accept that because the church makes single women feel like they're not worthy if they're not attached to a husband, if somebody won't validate them, um, with marriage. So you have a lot of women that will accept that because they are very caught up. It's just like girls caught up in the rock star persona. They want to be part of that lifestyle. You got a lot of church groupies the same way. They want to be up, get that good parking space and have the brunch with the elders of the church or whatever. It's the same type of thing. So you have some that will accept that just so
I,
they can be a part of that lifestyle. They absolutely will.
I think that with this train wreck, I think that he needs to really, really sit down and have a conversation with his partner. And they really, really need to figure out what's more important. Is it going to be family? Are you going to choose family and choose the lifestyle that the family has created for you? Or are you going to choose this lifestyle that you are now enjoying with this man? The man that you say that you love, are you willing to walk away from it all and be with him? Or are you willing to sacrifice him to still try to make your family happy? Because at the end of the day, your family will be happy, but you will never be happy because you're still going to want and desire to be with the man that you're with.
But the
It may
other
not be
thing
that
is
way.
this: that one that wrote the letter is gay. Maybe his partner is bisexual. Anything
That
about
may
that?
be- But then he says in the letter that the partner keeps telling him, I like her, but I love you.
Yeah, but if he get the thing is, if you get an erection, something about it that you like. Now I don't have one, but I know you have to be aroused for
Meaning
something to happen down
the
there.
wind can blow and your dick can get hard, honey.
You said what?
The wind can blow and your dick can get hard.
Mm-mm. It has to be something. You have to like something about it. Mm-mm.
I just say that they need to have
I
a
mean, it's gonna stay.
really
It can get hard, but it ain't gonna stay up if you don't like what's going on.
Let's move on to the next letter. Letter 6. Wait, you want a what? That's the letter. Wait, you want a what?
Uh-huh.
Dear Montee and Mimi, I understand most guys would probably love this, but what do you want? What do you do when your girlfriend wants to have a threesome and you aren't ready? Straight and to the point, my girlfriend and I have been together for about 2 years, and for about a month now, she's been hinting and spicing up our sex life. I've tried putting on sexy underwear and we tried toys, but she still thinks we're lacking excitement. I don't completely disagree, but it seems like she feels more strongly about it than I do. When I asked what else she wants to try, she asked how would I feel about inviting someone in sexually every once in a while. I'm not really feeling the idea because I'm pretty sure I'd get super jealous. Then there's a fact. I keep thinking that once we open up the door, it will lead to cheating, and I don't have time. I feel she has challenged my manhood, and I don't even know if she wanted to invite another girl or another guy into the bedroom. But either way, it doesn't sit well with me. I appreciate your thoughts on this because my friends were kind of split on their advice. Sincerely, what does sex have to be so? Why does sex have to be so hard? Are
She
you like,
already cheating on him.
God, dog, Mimi?
Yes. She already cheating on him.
Why is she
He
already?
just she is. She been she
D says she a freak. Yes,
she,
D.
she been doing it. She been doing it.
Is that what that is?
She been doing it. Yeah. Normally that and that's no that's odd because normally that's something that a man wants, you know. They normally want to bring somebody extra in, and I be telling them, you ain't mastered this one yet, let alone bringing in another one in the damn room.
Not mastered that one.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
um, and he probably, yeah, nah, She already, for I really believe she's already out there.
She's already.
She's trying to just bring it in so she could just make it a part of their thing, so she ain't got to sneak no more. But she already out there.
So you think that she's already done it, and
I
so
already know.
you know that she's already done it. So then, what
I
she?
know her, but I don't know her. But I know her.
so so then I think that comes back to one of the letters that we read a little bit ago. That's
Yeah,
an agreement that you have to have, and so he's not.
but that's not what he wants.
So this is not what he wants. However, in a relationship, do you meet a person halfway?
Fuck not with that. No. Uh-uh. I ain't signed on to be what you call polygamous. I don't want all these people involved. I only got enough energy for one. And that's what it sounds like with him. So if she want to go out and be free, hey, set the bird free. Let her fly about from nest to nest, doing what she want to do. But mm-mm,
He's saying that
he
he's
needs to
scared.
let that one go.
He said that he's scared that it's going to lead to cheating. Do you believe
She
that?
already cheating.
Do you
And
believe?
yeah, and he's absolutely right. Once you open up Pandora's box, you can't shut it.
I have known several relationships that have gone sour because they
All
had
the ones I know. I don't
they,
know one that's been able to withstand that, unless they're straight swingers,
right.
which means that's the lifestyle that they chose. They came together on their lifestyle. But this doesn't sound like something that he wants. He already said he's not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
He probably realized he ain't figured out everything to do with that one, and she probably feeling like that too, because she feeling like she's not that she's not satisfied. She wants to bring something else in, so they both need to go find um what it is to make them happy. He need to find one that just want him, and she need to just go and find the group thing that she into.
I agree with Dee. She said if she hasn't been sneaking, she will engage in the activity with it without him. I think that she will. I agree with you, Mimi. I think that she's gonna either she has done
She's
it or she's
already in this. She's already cheating.
looking to do it.
Already.
But then here comes the other piece now. You've broken this man down and you've challenged his manhood because now he's feeling in the bedroom that he can't satisfy this woman. So she's
Yeah,
having to bring somebody else into the bedroom so she can
yeah,
get the satisfaction that she needs. So
yeah.
then now you've changed the dynamics of the relationship. Had it
Hmm.
been a situation to where y'all both could come together and say, hey, let's spice this up, let's do this, let's try this. People talking about this, let's try it. That's one thing. But if you just laying in the bed one night and she just roll up and say, I think we should bring somebody into the bed, and you looking at her like, huh?
She won't bring the one she already been messing with.
Possibly. So I mean, there's all different types of scenarios to this. So I think that they need to go to counseling. They need to have some counseling first and foremost. I say counseling because counseling is very powerful.
Are they married?
They don't have to be married to go to counseling.
I don't know, but no, she don't even no.
They're in a
That ain't what
relationship.
he want.
They've been together for 2 years. They've
I'm
been
telling
together
you,
for 2 years,
pack his stuff and go,
and
or
she
send
just
her
started
back.
talking.
No.
She just started talking about this for a month. So my thing is, if it's an investment and you really want this relationship, I think counseling is okay. I think they can go sit
Mm-mm.
down and talk to somebody.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
You
So
out?
that's your advice is counseling. My advice is to go find somebody that wants what you want.
Okay, that's it. That's all.
Because that ain't going nowhere.
We got one last letter. Let's get through it.
Okay, let's get to it.
Social media can get you in trouble. Dear Montee and Mimi, let's hope you can help me out with my personal life because it's a mess. It could be worse, but it's definitely not great. About 6 months ago, I got out of a year-long relationship and started putting myself back out there in February. Since I've been trying to date, I've been talking to guys on Instagram and Tinder, and I do just mean talking. Speeding the story up a bit, I met two guys on Instagram whom I really like. They both look good and are smart and have their shit together. I've been on dates with both of them, but I haven't had sex with either of them. Although will admit I've exchanged a few nudes with the two, the problem comes in because I recently found out the two guys know each other. I saw them laughing together on an Instagram story at some kind of house party. I'm feeling a little creepy or anxious because I never wanted to be the guy dating two friends, and now I don't know what to do. Do I end things with one guy before they find out I've been dating them both? Am I obligated to tell each of them that I'm seeing the other? Can I just keep quiet about what I know and continue to date them both until it's clear which guy I want to be with? What do I do? Again, I've never been in this position, or at least I know of. Your advice is appreciated. Sincerely, the community is too damn small.
They already know. That's what they was laughing about at that damn party. And they probably got a bet going on who gonna get your ass first.
So
Walk away.
I think you should just walk away from both of them. The reason
Absolutely.
why I
Cause
say that,
Instagram, you already know. That's the first thing. That's the first thing my gay friends do. Oh, let me send you. Let me send you his pic on his Instagram. Let me send you. They have already that's yeah. They have already shown you to each other.
so this is the thing. I think that if you don't tell them, then it's gonna come out.
It's
If you get
already out.
serious, if you get serious with one of them and y'all go out on a date and a friend happens to show up, he gonna be like, didn't I meet you on Tinder? We used to talk. And then he might go back through his phone and show little news that you sent him, and then they're gonna be like, oh, he sent me the same picture.
They already doing that, Monty.
They probably are.
Yeah, that's what they's laughing about at the party together.
The gay
And,
community is too small.
and knowing that it ain't that damn small.
It is very small.
It can't be that small.
It is. It is very, very, very small.
It's probably the gays that everybody want, but there's a lot of gays out there. I guess these the most desirable ones that everybody want. Because
The most
I know some gays that everybody ain't beating their door down. They good folk, but they just because y'all a little shallow. Y'all like them, because it's I be telling folks I want to be, they say it's fit and then it's gay fit. Y'all different.
Well, I'm the one that ain't nobody knocking down my doors, honey. They ain't knocking down my doors.
Yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
They're not. They're not. Listen, I have a child that already told me, Dad, you can't. No,
Oh well, that's the thing. Yeah, you ain't desirable right there. If you ain't had your side, you got responsibilities and shit. Yeah, welcome to my world. It's like, nah, that's too much.
so this right here, I say, let it go. Let both of them
Yeah.
go. Try again. I
We
mean,
we actually agree. Look at
we
yeah,
agree.
let that go.
Let it go. Try again. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want it to be a situation to where the friends fall out because of you. First and foremost. Second of all, you don't want to be embarrassed. Who's to say that you might show up on a date and then the dude come in and be like, "Oh, we've been talking the whole time," whoop de whoop. Or we knew about this, and so it may be one of them situations we already knew. So we trying to get you in the bed together. So what we gonna do? It may be one of those situations. So
You
I
want him to stop sending nudes because everybody's seeing this little package around because they done showed that thing around. Already know.
they just showed it around,
Yes,
Mimi.
they have. Yes, they have.
So listen, I'm gonna say let it go. Let both of them
Yeah.
go. Try again later, and you might
Mhm.
want to get off Tinder.
Definitely, unless you just want to hook up. Tinder is a straight up hookup site. It is, and I'm gonna tell you how I know.
How you know, Mimi?
'Cause years ago, I decided because my girlfriend she said you should do this. I had my picture up for one damn week. I said, mm-mm. When I tell you, I had, I had the guys hitting me up, said, so, I think you are so attractive. And, so I'm asking the usual questions, because you can weed them out real good on the internet. That's the only good thing about internet dating. You don't even have to sit down for dinner to realize this ain't what you want. But the guy was like, so what is it gonna take? What, how much? Bag, do you want a purse, or what's your cash? I said, wait, what? Wait a minute. So I asked, me, I said, what is this? I said, is this, I said, is this a dating, or he said, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. He said, this is a hookup site. This is what it is. I said, so I appreciate you telling me. I would remove my profile immediately.
And
And
so,
that's what the hell I did. I did.
well, I mean, it works for some people. Some people it don't.
It's a hookup site, but it's a lot of people that just want to hook up. So
There's
it's,
a lot of people that
yeah.
just want to hook up.
So I mean, hey, for them, hey, it's it's a dickapalooza on it, if that's all you want to do. But that wasn't what I was looking for.
That ain't what you was looking for.
No, nope.
Well, Mimi, it's been a wonderful night with you tonight. I've enjoyed tonight. Tonight was refreshing. We weren't on last week. Mimi wasn't feeling well last week, but she's back in full effect tonight.
Yes.
So we want to say thank you. I want to personally say thank you, and I know Mimi wants to say thank you. So please go follow our personal pages. Look for us on our personal pages. Look for us on Facebook, Montee and Mimi, on Instagram, In the Chair with Montee and Mimi, and In the Chair with Montee and Mimi on YouTube. Look for us. Notice the name, In the Chair with Montee and Mimi.
I heard you.
Look for us and see what you can find. Post on us. Share us. Do everything.
Yes.
Us. Make sure you send your letters in, and I look forward to next week. What next week's gonna bring? Who knows, right, Mimi?
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
I got some stuff brewing
You
that
got
I think we gonna talk about a plethora of things.
a
You
plethora
know.
of things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen, I love you. Mimi loves you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for watching, because I know it's something else you could be doing from 8 to 9:30.
Yes,
So
we
thank
appreciate
you
you.
for hanging with us.
We do. We appreciate you. Love you. Peace
You
out.
got it. Bye bye.